Hello there and welcome to another Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 video. In this video I will be showing you some tips and tricks about alchemy. More precisely, how you can always make Henry quality potions, 6 Henry quality potions at a time every time you brew a potion. It is very easy. So as you probably know, if you use spoiled herbs to make potions, then the quality of the potion will go down. However, if you use fresh herbs in combination with dried or spoiled herbs, that potion will always have the highest quality, at least at level 30 alchemy. So right now I'm going to brew some savior schnapps to show you what I mean. So let's say that I want to brew 6 Henry quality savior schnapps, and I have a lot of dried belladonna, I have fresh belladonna, I have fresh nettles, and I have dried nettles. Let's say I don't have any fresh belladonna, so I will just use dried belladonna and nettles, right? So I add 1 nettle to the cauldron, then I boil for 2 turns, just as the recipe says. Right? The 2 turns are done. So now I take 2 dried belladonna, put it in the mortar to grind it. I have tested this with many potions, not all of them, however, and it has always given positive results. So I add the dried herbs to the cauldron, then I boil for another turn. Okay, it's boiled, so now it's time to pour. And just a reminder, I used 1 fresh nettle and 2 dried belladonna. And it is broad daylight, so no perks are active. 6 Henry quality savior schnapps. Now this also works if one of the belladonna is dried, one is fresh, and the nettle is also dried. So I will demonstrate once more. Right, dried nettle. So I will add wine. I will add the dried nettle. And then boil for 2 turns. I am going to also show you how you can do this pretty fast. So you let that boil. You take the 2 ingredients, you put them in the mortar, you grind that right away. This is also how I produce savior schnapps like really fast. So I just add it straight away. Then I turn this sand glass for a turn. I wait until all the sand goes at the bottom, as usual. After that, I just pour. And as a reminder again, it is the 1 dried nettle, 1 dried belladonna, and 1 fresh belladonna. And I also did it really fast without, taking my time. Boom, 6 Henry quality savior schnapps, just like that. Now, if I were to only use dried herbs, I'll show you this as well. If I only use dried herbs, the potions will always be 1 quality lower. So 1 nettle goes in, I take the 2 belladonna, I do it quick, just like last time. I'm not doing anything other than what I did last time. This is how I brew it really quickly. It's very efficient. There's a lot of error room for alchemy in this game compared to the first game. So you can take these shortcuts like I do and be fine. All right, we just wait for the sand to go all the way to the bottom. Boom. And now we just pour, and it will be strong quality, as you will see in just a second. Strong Savior Schnapps. That is because I had only used dried herbs. Now, dried herbs and spoiled herbs sort of seem to have the same effect when it comes to potion making. I could be wrong about that. Dried herbs might be better than spoiled herbs. A spoiled herb is when the heart icon of the herb says 50 or lower. If it's 50 or lower, the game considers it spoiled. If it's 51 or higher, it considers it fresh. Alright, now that we got that out of the way, I will show you how you can make Henry quality potions by only using spoiled or dried herbs. Both work. Only that. You do not need any fresh herbs for this. This allows you to always make any kind of potion that you want. So for this, we will make good use of the Alchemy perk called Dark Arts Apprentice. Now, the description of this perk says, when brewing potions between midnight and dawn, like 0 o'clock and 4:30 in the morning, you'll work better, the whole process will be less susceptible to minor mistakes, and you'll more easily achieve a higher quality product. Now, what this means is we can use dried herbs to make the potions, and they will always be Henry quality. But what the game doesn't tell you is that as long as you stay inside the table when the perk activates, like if you go to an alchemy table and you start brewing after 12 in the night, that perk will not deactivate until you leave the table, no matter how much time passes. So if I start alchemy now, it will say there on the right, you use the perk Dark Arts Apprentice. Now, that perk stays activated for as long as I am at this table. And this works with every single potion in the game. No potion is out of this system. So all potions work with this method. So I have dry belladonna and dry nettle. And last time I did this, they were strong quality. But now, they will be Henry quality because of that perk alone. Now, there are some things I need to clarify here is that I haven't tried this with much lower alchemy levels, like level 12 alchemy or something like that. So I'm not sure if your alchemy level also has an influence on that. You'll have to test that for yourself. But hopefully, after you get past level 12 and get that perk, Dark Arts Apprentice, and you do what I do, you will always be able to produce Henry quality potions. Of course, you will need the perks that allow you to make Henry quality potions in the first place for that to be possible. I'm rambling too much. But yeah, I will make the potion further now. I didn't do it fast this time. I've been been stuck rambling a little bit. I haven't made any cuts in this video, not really, because I wanted to show you that I'm not just I'm not lying. I'm showing you what's possible here. So now we pour the potion, and it will be Henry quality potion. There you go, Henry's Savior Schnapps. Now, let's test that theory that I talked about earlier, just as a closing thought. So right now it is 1:30 a.m. So if I go to around this point, like let's say 4, yeah, like this, we should still be able to go to the alchemy table, open it. Yep, use the perk Dark Arts Apprentice. As long as that pops up on your screen when you go to the table, you are good. So we will do potions until it gets like daylight. Just to show you that it is possible. So I'm going to do this really quick again. This saves me a lot of time. I've made over 300 savior snaps in this game because I make good use of it whenever I pick locks or pickpockets, because you never know when the NPC might turn around and catch you in the act, and you don't want to deal with the consequences of that. So savior snaps always come in handy when that happens. All right. Now, this is for the people who would like to be convinced, who are not yet convinced of what I've said so far. I am only using dried ingredients to make the potions, and they are always Henry quality. And right about now, I believe it is already past 4:30 in the morning. However, I can't really prove that until there's a bit of daylight. I've also seen people brew things differently. Like they first turn the sand glass around before putting the cauldron down, which is an interesting practice. I don't know how efficient that is, but I think the way I'm doing things is it's more clear. The alchemy system is such a big step up compared to the first game. The first game you always had to work with the bellows, Henry quality again as you saw just there. You always had to work with the bellows, and it was kind of confusing, especially if your Henry couldn't read, didn't have a high enough level for reading. It was hard to follow what the recipe book said. You always had to look up internet guides on how to do it properly. It was just annoying, but they really stepped it up this game. The fire is always lit. As you can see, like it's getting more daytime now. So as I said, it's past 4:30. So if I make this potion, in theory, the perk should have already deactivated, but it is still active in the background. It will be active until the very moment you leave the table, after which it will deactivate. All right. So let's pour the potion. All right. So it is Henry quality once again. Now I'm going to leave the table and check the time right away. As you can see, it is way past 5 a.m. actually, and the perk only said that the perk would only last or activate until 4:30. We're way past that, and we just created a Henry quality potion. Now, if I go back to the table and do the same thing again, brew the same potion with the same herbs, dried herbs, it will not be Henry quality, it will be strong quality, because we are using dried/spoiled herbs to make the potion without the perk, and the game doesn't like that. Now I'm not certain if this is a bug or a glitch or something just the developers oversaw when developing the game, but it is such a great feature. I cannot tell you how much trouble I've had trying to find the right fresh kind of herbs to make the highest quality potions possible. But this trick right here that I discovered accidentally has been such a big help with everything. Potions in this game literally make you a god in early game. They are simply too good. And it is strong quality, like I said. So that was about it. I hope this video helped you. I will put timestamps in the captions to better split this video, because I have rambled quite a lot, and quite a lot of it was a bit of nonsense. And yeah, I just want to show you how to make the best Henry quality potions with only dried herbs. Like I said, this works with every single potion in the game. No potion is an exception, except, of course, for the potions that do not have qualities, like Lytian water, or moonshine, or perfume, or, well, perfume does have quality, but soap doesn't. And yeah, I will end the video now. Thank you for watching. I hope this helps you immensely in your playthrough, and goodbye.